Okay. First, what is linear equation? What do you mean by linear equation? If you look at the graph of some functions, right? This is one, this is one, come at 7 o'clock. And then something like this, right? Now, this is a curve, well, this is a straight line. So, if you look at the graph is a straight line. That means this is a linear equation graph. This is quadratic, cubic, could be anything, right? But that is for sure is a linear equation graph. The general form of linear equation is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, or I can also write ax plus c is equal to 0. Now these two are different. This is called linear equation. Why linear? Because highest power of variable is 1. This is the linear equation in one variable. This is linear equation in one variable. Why? Only x is involved. While this is called linear equation in how many variables? 2 variables. Why? Because x and y are involved. And the highest power of x and y both are equal to what? 1, right? It's called linear equation in 2 variable, 1 variable. 1 variable means I just have to plot this point on x-axis. While since 2 variables are involved, so I have to plot this point on 2 variables. Somewhere, right? If it is 3 variable, that means I'm talking about 3-dimensional space, cuboid. Clear? This part is clear? Right. Now, suppose we have an equation 2x plus 3y is equal to 12. Right? You have equation 2x plus 3y is equal to 12. And if I ask you to find out the solution of this equation, so how many solutions do you think exist? How many solution? आजा कल आजा मैं तेरे को देता हूँ. How many solution for this exist? Infinite. Very good. If I write, let's say 2x is equal to 12 minus 3y, x is equal to what? 12 minus 3y by 2. Draw. So every time I put some value of y, let's say if I put y is equal to 0, so x is equal, y is equal to 0, so x is equal to what? 6. If I put y is equal to, let's say 0.1, then there will be some value of x. So every time I put values of y, you'll get one value of x. And I'm just saying x and y, okay, how many solutions. So infinite solution exists in this case because y can take infinite values. Small, very small, right? 0.1, 0.001, 0.0001. But if I make this, if I contain this whole thing, right? Contain means if I say that x and y both should be what? Positive integer. So in that case, we will have a limited number of solutions. If I say x and y can only take integral values, right? Integer means integral value. Then it will have limited number of solutions. But if I do not put any condition, then this particular equation will have infinite solution. That means each point will act as a solution. And a line has infinite points, so infinite solution it will have. Now, standard general form is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, right? And we know that the graph of this line will be in 2-dimensional plane. Now let's say there are two equations, a1x, b1y, c1, and another equation is a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. right? So now you have two linear equations. So there will be two lines which will be formed, right? You can come like this. If there are two linear equations, so two lines will be formed or not? Yes. Now, if I give you two lines, what are the possible conditions for two lines? The line can intersect each other. Very good. If I give you two lines can intersect each other. Two lines can intersect each other, or two lines can be parallel or coincident. What is the meaning of coincident? Superimposing each other, right? Three cases are possible. But how we will come to know whether lines will be parallel or intersecting or coincident? So there should be some predetermined conditions which you should know. For example, if the ratio of A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2, A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2, then we say that the lines are intersecting line. That means these two lines will have a unique solution or only one solution, right? Unique solution or one solution. If A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is also equal to C1 by C2. All three, the ratio of A1 by A2, B1 by B2 and C1 by C2 same. That means lines are superimposing, right? Coincident line, you can say. And in this case, we will have infinite solution, also called infinite common solution. And third case is if A1 by A2 though equal to B1 by B2 but not equal to C1 by C2. In this case, lines will be parallel and we will have no common solution, also called no solution. That is same as, that condition is same as two trains are, one is going from north to south, east to west, they will intersect at Nagpur. Second case is one train is traveling from Madgaon to Mumbai, another is also traveling from Madgaon to Mumbai, coincident line. All will have common stations, right? Over there only one common station. Here, one is going from Chennai to Tirupati, another is going from Delhi to Amritsar, no common solution, parallel lines. So conditions should be known to you. You have to remember the condition. Now, in these two cases, we say that suppose line is giving you one solution or infinitely many solution, any solution, and third case is no common solution. So do you know that what it is called when we have unique solution or infinitely common solution? And no solution, there's one particular thing, if having at least one solution, this two equation, if it is this form or this form, it has having at least one solution or not? Over there is no solution. So this is called something, right? Simultaneous linear equations are, this is simultaneous linear equation, also called linearly dependent equation. Okay. नाम तो मैं भी भूल गया, को बोलते हैं having at least one solution. This is called having at least one solution. Wait, याद आएगा तो बताए. Having at least one solution. I think it is called some consistent. Very good. Consistent. So having at least one solution is also called consistent. While no common solution is called inconsistent. These three cases, right? Now, if I give you two equations, if I ask you to find out the values of x and y, so if equation is of this form, second form or third form, you don't have to solve your equation. Simply have to write that equation have infinite common solution, in this case, no common solution. But if your equation is of that type, first type, then only you have to solve and find the values of x and y, right? Now let's see how to do that. This you noted down. Done? Okay. Consistent and inconsistent. Next is how to find the values of x and y. Right? If two equations are given, how to find out the values of x and y. First thing first, you should always have to check that, right? A1 by A2 should not be equal to B1 by B2. Then only you'll get the answer. Then only you'll get the values of x and y. Otherwise, you won't get the values of x and y. Inconsistent. Inconsistent. Right? So, how to solve an equation? Let's see. If I have two equations, x plus y is equal to 7 and 2x plus 3y is equal to 15. The coefficient of x is 1 and 2, both equations. So 1 by 2 is definitely not equal to 1 by 3. So we'll have to solve it. To solve this, there are 4 methods which you have learnt in 10th standard. First is graphical method. Make the graph of both equations, see where they are intersecting. Second method is elimination, substitution method, cross multiplication method, and elimination method. And most of us like elimination methods. In elimination method, you have to cancel any one variable. Cancel any one variable. Which variable would like to cancel? एक variable you want to cancel it. Which variable you want to cancel? X, right? इसको ही cancel करो. So to cancel, let's say x, the coefficient of x has to be same. What is the coefficient of x here? And 2, right? Multiply this 2 here, multiply this 1 here. Then first equation is 2x plus 2y, 14. Second equation is 2x plus 3y is equal to 15, right? Can you cancel at this point of time? No, because sign is different. So you have to change the sign, cancel, change the sign, you have to change the sign. 2y minus 3y minus 1y. 14 minus 15 minus 1. Y is equal to what? Put this y is equal to 1 in first equation. This x plus y is equal to 7. X will be equal to what? 6. That means these two lines are intersecting somewhere where x coordinate is 6 and y coordinate is 1. Right? So, this is how you solve the equation. Of course, equation will not always be easy, first of all. Some unknown variable will always be involved. Clear? But solution part is clear to all of you? So there are 3-4 methods. Go by only one method, elimination. You can solve all the question by elimination method. You get different types of problem. This is one. Right. Second is, what if I give you some equation where you have, let's say, 2 by x plus 3 by y is equal to 5 and 4 by x plus 5 by y is equal to 10, something like this, right? You look at both the equation, the variables which we have to find out is somewhere in the base, right? All 4 cases, the variables are in base. So when variable are in base, you write 2 into 1 and take this 1 by x is equal to a, right? And take this 1 by y is equal to b. Right? Now your first equation will become 2a plus 3b is equal to 5 or not? First equation. Second equation is what? 4a plus 5b is equal to what? 10. Check. 2 by 4 is 1 by 2, not equal to 3 by 5. I have to cancel any one variable. Which variable would like to cancel? 4a plus 5b?
4a plus 5b is equal to 10, that one.
No, variable we have to cancel. A and b are variable. Suppose we want to cancel a. So to make a equal, right? Already 4. So if I multiply this with 2, it becomes 4a. So 4a plus 6b is equal to 10. And this is 4a plus 5b is also equal to 10. Sign change, and sign change. This get cancelled. 6b minus 5b, b. 10 minus 10, 0. So what is the value of b? 0. Put this b is equal to 0 in any of the equation. Let's say first equation is 2a plus 3 into 0 is equal to 5. So 2a is equal to 5 and a is equal to what? 5 by 2. You just have to, objective is to make it equal. Second is 4a only. Our object, if we want to cancel this, right, I have to make it equal. Already 2, so I have to multiply this with 2. So this school has taught you, right? So don't worry. Now you don't have to find A and B. See, A and B is something which you have assumed, right? A and B is your assumption. Some people might assume in place of A and B as alpha, beta, P and Q, samosa jalebi. Your objective is to get the value of x and y, because that is original value, right? Now we know that 1 by x is how much? A, and 1 by y is equal to what? B. Write 1 by x. A कितले? 5 by 2. Cross multiply. Flip it. 2 by 5. 1 by y is equal to b. 0. Flip it. Y is what? not defined. Because 0 by 1 is nothing but flipping it will give you what? Not defined. That's it has come like the way, it never comes like this, right? So you will get the value of y something. You might get 0, you might get 2, 3, 4. I just took random values, so we got this answer. Right? But this is how you have to solve it. When your variables are in denominator. Right? First, second case is clear. Third case is sometime when you have large number with x and y, how to solve it? Again, look at the trend, right? Pattern. Look at some pattern in that. Noted on this one? Search some faculty you can take maths. कोई ढूंढो यार, थक गया मैं पढ़ा पढ़ा के. सच्ची में I'm ready to pay 50,000 per month. Put it this message in your circle ना, कोई तो मिले. और बड़े बड़े काम कर रहे हैं. इन सब चक्करों में दिन भर यहीं रहता हूँ. मेरी बीवी चली जाएगी छोड़ के मुझे चक्कर में. फिर मैं यहीं बिस्तर डाल के रहूँगा. Done. Third is when you have large coefficients, right? Then what to do? Right. Note it on this. Okay. इसका भी PDF बना के I'll send it to you. ठीक है, ठीक करो करो. This you done, right? Now, sometime you have questions where you have in this form ax plus by is equal to c1, bx plus ay is equal to c2. You have, so now you see something you can observe from here, that the coefficient of x and y in first equation are interchanged, right? C1 and C2 are some different values. Now, when you get such questions, you will always observe that the numbers, that means A, B, are very large. Large means like a 3-digit, 4-digit. If both A and B are 4-digit number and you have to make their coefficient equal, don't you think it's going to be tedious, right? Even if it is a 3-digit number, you have to multiply it. So whenever we have such cases, what you are supposed to do, first step, add both equations. First you do one thing, add both the equations. So when you add both the equation, it will be A plus B times of x plus B plus A times of y is equal to C1 plus C2. And you see you can take A plus B common, right? If you take A plus B common, in bracket what we will have, x plus y is equal to C1 plus C2. And what is x plus y? C1 plus C2 divided by A plus B, right? You get a smaller equation in the form of x plus y, right? Second case, in second case, subtract equation 1 from 2 or 2 from 1, your choice. Take the difference. In that case, your equation will be a minus b times of x plus b minus a times of y is equal to c1 minus c2. Now, before I move further, to ask you one thing. If I write a minus b is also equal to b minus a, is it a true statement? No. Is it a true statement? So the moment you flip a minus b as b minus a or b minus a as a minus b, one negative sign will come out. You can flip it, right? But one negative sign has to come out. Here, I cannot take a minus b as common, right? Because this is a minus b and this is b minus a. So if I flip it, one negative sign will come out or not? So now this will be a minus b times of x minus a minus b times of y is equal to c1 minus c2. So a minus b you take common, and in bracket what you'll have x minus y, c1 minus c2. And what is x minus y equal to? c1 minus c2 over a minus b, right? See, you got two simple equations or not? Now you can solve these two equations. Without making the coefficient equal, you could simplify these two equations, right? Now you can just have to solve x plus y and x minus y. X plus y, x minus y, plus y minus y get cancelled out. You have 2x and so on. Right? Clear this one? Understood? Okay. Then the most, now these are the types of equation. Sometime three variables are involved, but the questions are easy. Three variables are involved, the questions are easy. Just give you a hint, not necessary that it's going to ask you three variable. But in three variable, we'll be having a plus b is equal to something, b plus c is equal to something, and a plus c is equal to something. Then they'll ask you to find out a, b, c individually. Whenever we have, just see that it is basically cyclical type of questions. Cyclical means a, b, b, c, a, c. That means you, in such cases, you add this, right? Whatever is written, let's say here it is C1, C2, C3. When you add this, how many times A? 2. How many times B? 2 times. Twice of A plus B plus C is equal to C1 plus C2 plus C3. Which will give you A plus B plus C value is what? C1 plus C2 plus C3 divided by 2, right? Now, do you know what is A plus B? So, in place of A plus B, you put that particular number, you will get the value of C or not. Do you know B plus C? So, in place of B plus C, put that number and take it to the other side. So, you will get individual values. We'll do questions on this, you'll understand. You can find individual values of A, B, C. Because you know A plus B plus C, you also know A plus B. You also know B plus C, and you also know A plus C. You can find out individual values of A, B, and C. Vale? Right? Very rarely, but can be asked. Done? Next is word problems. Do you find word problem difficult? You have, remember 10th standard, you have a lot of word problems given. Sometimes they'll give you a problem which you don't understand how to form the equation out of it, right? That's a very challenging part. So we'll take some word problem. This is done? Okay. So there are different types of word problem, right? Word problem where questions on fractions are involved, age related problem. You have upstream and downstream problem. You have taxi fare problem based on taxi fare or hostel fees fare, hostel one. Right. And there are many more. I'm just giving the name of some. So in fraction problem we say that is a fraction when 2 is added to numerator, 3 is added to denominator, fraction becomes this much, right? Always consider your original fraction as x and y. In age, always consider percentages. Percentage. Don't go to past age of each other. Upstream, downstream will do, and the remaining will also do. Percentage, present. P-R-E-S-E, percentage. In taxi fare, you will have fixed cost and variable cost, a fixed fare and variable fare, right? Fixed fare and variable fare question, right? Now, whenever you mostly get word problems, right? You mostly get word problems, or if you get problems which we have to solve it, you will get what you call it, problems where one variable is not given, or instead of some coefficient, some k or some unknown variable, they put it, and you have to find out the value of k under given circumstances. Conditions will be given to you. Before I explain you word problem, I want to take one more thing. See, sometimes they'll give you single equation, right? And then they ask you to find out possible number of solutions, integer solutions. For example, suppose if I have an equation, let's say 5x minus 7y is equal to 52, something like this, right? And they will put up a condition that x and y both has to be natural number or positive integer. When you say positive integer and natural number, both the things have same meaning, right? Find out how many possible solution exist. How many possible solution exist? Can be, equation can be anything. I can also write this as 5x plus 7y. Could be anything, right? Now, how to solve this? Because they're asking you to find out possible number of solutions which exist. Condition is that x and y has to be positive integers, both. Right? So first of all, we don't know how to do it. So let us understand. In such cases, write everything in single variable form. Let's say 5x is equal to 42 minus 7y, and x is equal to what? 42 minus 7 by 5. Yes? You can write it like this. Now your objective is very simple. Your objective is simple. that you simply have to find out only one value, or say first value of x and y, which gives an integer solution. Rest automatically we can form. So if I put y is equal to 0, which is an integer, sorry, I cannot take y is equal to 0 because x and y are natural number. If I put y is equal to 1, so what is 42 minus 7? 35, which is divisible by 5. If I put y is equal to 1, 42 minus 7 is what? 35. Divided by 5 is what? Yeah, so 5 is 7, right? So x is 7 or not? The moment we get first integral value, right? In this case, we get one integral value. Finding other integral values is very easy now. How? This y will increase or decrease with the coefficient of x. What is the coefficient of x? 5. Increase this by 5. What is 1 plus 5? So this will decrease by the coefficient of y. X will decrease by the coefficient of y. Why it will decrease? Because there is minus sign. There is a plus sign between them, right? Then both will increase or both will decrease. 1 plus 1 minus sign, right? There is plus sign, there is minus sign. It means one will increase, then other has to decrease, right? So y will increase by the coefficient of x. X will decrease by the coefficient of y. Sorry, x will decrease by the coefficient of y. What is the coefficient of y? It will decrease by 7. So what is 7 minus 7? 0. You put 6 over there. Put 6 in place of y. In place of y, put 6. 7 6 are 42 minus 42, 0. 0 by anything is 0. कुछ लेके आना मेरे लिए खाने पीने. So that means how many possible integral solution exist? Only one. Because x and y are positive integer. In this case, it is 1. Could be more than 1 also, right? The moment I put this plus sign here, in that case, you will have infinite solution because both will increase or both will decrease. Understood this? You understood this? This is the type of problem which you get in exam, where they find out how many possible solutions exist. So you have to count the cases in that case. Just keep on increasing and decreasing by the coefficient. Interchange the coefficient. एक increase होगा, दूसरा decrease होगा. Yeah. This is clear? Let's take word problem. The word problem we have done in 10th standard. A lot of word problems we have done. See, in competitive exams, you don't always have to solve the question. You sometimes have to look at the option also. Option does provide help. Right? Sometimes you know how to eliminate the option. These two options cannot be your answer. The other two options, you can work on one of the options, right? So using option is also very important. So I'm going to take some word problem. And let's see. मेरे internet से निकालते हैं. And let's see whether we can solve such type of questions, some question by using options or not. Equation forming is fine, but we also have to know how to use options for finding out the answer. That clear, this one? It's linear equation, right? prompt लिखना बोलते हैं इसको. You know how to write prompt. Which one? This one? इसी पेज है. ओके. MCQ नहीं है. हट. Go for the MCQ first. Did I put MCQ in the search bar? MCQ डाला था. या है इसमें कुछ. या let's take this from 14th one. Okay, so how you write a 2-digit number? How you write a 2-digit number? Do you know how to write a number by using its place value? Okay. Suppose I have a number, let's say 47, right? 7 is at unit place and 4 is at tens place, right? So if I have to write this number by using its place values, can we write it this as 4 into 10 plus 7 into 1? This is how we write a 2-digit number, right? Instead of 47, if I have AB, how we write this number? Number will be what? 10A plus B or not? Yes? Okay. What is the sum of digit of 47? No, 4 plus 7. Sum of digit means 4 plus 7. Digits are 4 and 7. Sum of digit is 4 plus 7. So what is the sum of digit of AB? A plus B or not? So when I have to write a number, this is I have to write. When they ask you to write sum of digits, right? The sum of digit is A plus. If I say number formed by reversing the order of digit, in that case you will get a new number. A new number will be what? 10B plus A. So that is how you write 2-digit number, right? The sum of digit will always be A plus B. The difference of digit can be A minus B and B minus A, right? Depending on which digit is where. Look at this 14th question. What is given? The sum of the digit of a 2-digit number is how much? 15. The number obtained by interchanging the digit exceed the given number by 9. First of all, you should know what is written. Maths में ये difficult part है. बोल रहा है sum of digit of a 2-digit number is 15. So if you look at all 2-digit number, their sum is 15 or not. Now what they are saying, the number obtained by interchanging the digits means if your number initially was 10A plus B, your new number is 10B plus A. So the moment you interchange the digits, this number, new number, which is 10B plus A, is. Exceed means is more. Exceed का मतलब होता है is more. How much more? 9 more than the original number. What is our original number? 10A plus B. That means the new number and original number has a difference of 9. If you 96 and 69, is difference 9 or very high difference? High difference. So दोनों गए first two options. 78 and 87. देखो अगर मैं इसको flip करूंगा तो नया number will be bigger than the original number, right? If I flip 87, it becomes 78. छोटा हो गया. That also cannot be your answer. The only possibility is what? This 78. अगर वैसे सॉल्व नहीं हो रहा इसको इधर लेके आओ. So 10b minus b is what? 9b. A minus 10a is minus 9a is equal to 9. So b minus a is what? 9 by 9, which is 1. And sum of digit means b plus a is what? 15 given in the question, sum of digits. ये solve करो. 2b is equal to 16 and b is equal to 8. A is equal to 7. What was the number AB? A is what? 7 and 8. But if you understand it, why to get into this? Directly solve it using option. Right? Clear? Understood? Second, 15th one. Now this age problem. Slightly complex, right? Can कभी पापा का एज बेटे से कम आ जाता है. So let me take this problem. 5 years hence, that means from today, 5 years hence, the age of a man shall be 3 times the age of his son, while 5 years earlier from present age, the age of man was 7 times the age of his son. Let's take one by one. Let's say present age of father is X and son is Y. So they are saying this is the present age, right? 5 years from now, father's age will be what? X plus 5. And shall be, see all these things, shall be, will be, would be, was, were, is, everything should be replaced with equal to sign. So age of father is X plus 5. Shall be how much? 3 times the age of son. So son ka age will also be Y plus 5 or not. This will give you one relation between X and Y. So it is X plus 5 is equal to 3Y plus 15. And this is X minus 3Y is equal to 10. Right? Second equation is what? 5 years earlier. That means X minus 5. Father's age was X minus 5, was, should be equal to sign 7 times the age of son. Now this is X minus 5 is equal to 7Y minus 35. So X minus 7Y minus 35 plus 5 minus 30. You got two equations. Now you have to solve these two equations. You don't have to change the variables, the coefficient, because already X and X, just have to change the sign. You can solve this, right? Not saying you cannot solve it, or else you can use the option also. First, let's solve it. What is given? X minus 3Y is equal to 10. And second is X minus 7Y is equal to minus 30. Change the sign. Change the sign and change the sign. Cancel minus 3y plus 7y, 4y, 40. Y is equal to 10. If y is equal to 10, put in any of the equation to find the age of father. Father is X. Minus 3 into y is what? 10. So minus 30. Go to that side. 10 plus 30, 40. What is the age of father? 40 years, right? Right. If I want to use option, fatafat option means to use it very fast. And there is a high probability we'll start from option A only, right? We generally go by option A only. First line of the question is what? 5 years hence, ache 5 saal baad, right? Father's age. So 45 plus 5 is what? 50. And this will be what? 3 times sun's age, ऐसा बोल रहा है. तो sun का age will come in fraction or not? 50/3 gone. 50 plus 5, 55. 3 times sun's age, right? Again sun का age will be in fraction, gone. 47 plus 5, 52. 3 times sun's age, again gone. That has to be your answer. Because in that case, 5 years hence means 40 plus 5, 45. 3 times. The 45 is divisible by 3. Done.
5 साल बार-बार वो आगे बढ़ा रहा है इसको.
हाँ, यहाँ से इसके 5 साल बाद दिस विल बी 45. जब 45 होगा तो बेटे से 3 गुना ज्यादा होगा. 3 times son's age. So son's age will be 15. Right? Done? Okay. Get 18th question. The sum of a 2-digit number is what? 9. ये option गया कि नहीं गया? One option you eliminated, right? Now what they are saying? We know that I can eliminate this option, right? What they are saying now? If you add 27 to the given number, the digit get reversed, right? The sum of 2-digit number is 9. If 27 is added to it, that means original number, the digits of the number get reversed. That means if I take this as my answer and if I add 27 to it, so it should become 63. 6 plus 7, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6. In form of equation, write a plus b is equal to what? 9. And they are saying if 27 is added to the number, so number is what? 10a plus b. If you add 27 to it, because you are adding 27 to it, the new number formed is reversing the order of digit. The new number will be 10b plus a. The digits get reversed, right? Again, when you solve it, 10a minus a is 9a minus 9b is equal to minus 27. Bringing everything to that side, 27 to that side. If you want to take 9 common, a minus b is equal to what? Minus 3. Right? And a plus b is what? 9. Again, I can solve both the equation. So, in this, b and b get cancelled without changing the sign. So, a plus a, 2a, 9 minus 3 is 6. A will be equal to 3. That means your first digit has to be 3. Gone. It's also 3. Right? 20th question. Look at 20th one. The sum of numerator and denominator of a fraction is what? 12. Fine. I mean, you can look at one option where sum is 12, but that is in ratio. Right? There is a possibility that number can be double, triple of that, but highly unlikely in this case. They are saying that sum of numerator and denominator of a fraction is 12. There's only one option, option B. But what if there are many other options, right? Then again, you have to go by the option. If you want to solve this question by equation, let's say original fraction is x by y, right? Such that x plus y is what? 12. This is given to you. Further, what they are saying, if the denominator is increased by 3, only denominator is increased by 3, nothing with numerator. That means x and y plus 3, the fraction becomes what? Half. Cross multiply, 2x is equal to y plus 3. So 2x minus y is equal to 3. Now this is your first equation. This is your second equation. Can you solve both the equation to get the answer? Yeah, na? Then the fraction becomes half. Or else use option. What is 7 plus 3? 5 by 10. 1 by 2. Option. ऑप्शन यूज करना आना चाहिए तुमको. अब नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज टफ. मैथ्स में तुमको कॉन्फिडेंस आ जाएगा ना, बाकी सब भी निकल जाएगा. हैव दैट कॉन्फिडेंस इन मैथ्स. तुम्हारा गोवा बोर्ड बहुत इजी है, पढ़ाते ही नहीं उसमें. बहुत इजी करके रखा है बच्चे, इसीलिए कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम में यू गाइस फेस डिफिकल्टी. बोलो जरा सीएम को, क्या है सर इजी बना के रखा होगा आपने, तो टफ बनाओ तो पेरेंट्स पहुंच जाएंगे पूर्व में. इतना टफ पेपर बनाया. अरे नहीं खाओ खाओ. ये अरे अनहेल्दी है इतना चिप्स. लेता हूँ बैठो. इतना नहीं खाऊंगा. अरे नहीं इतना नहीं मरवाओगे, कैलोरीज बढ़ाओगे मेरी. 7 times a 2-digit number is equal to 4 times the number obtained by reversing the order of digit. And if the difference between the digit is 3, then I can eliminate 2 options. Which are those? Because the difference between the digit is what? 0. I need difference between what? 3. Only first option or none of these is a possibility. If I want, I can solve this question by equation also, or I can think of using option, right? Suppose we want to solve this question by equation, right? In this case, they are saying 7 times a 2-digit number. 7 times a 2-digit number is what? 10a plus b is equal to 4 times the number obtained by reversing the order of digit, which is equal to what? So when you solve this, this will be 70a plus 7b is equal to 40b plus 4a, right? 70a minus 4a is 66a. 7 minus 40b is what? Minus 33b is equal to 0. And or you can also write 66a is equal to 33b. So b is what? Twice of a. Saying b is double of a, right? b is double of a. Here b is what? Double of a. But एक option is none of these. When we have none of these, I have to work further. What is given? Difference between the digit is what? 3. So can we say b is greater than a? b is twice of a. So b is greater, right? So difference means b minus a is what? 3. And b is also equal to twice of a. So in place of b, put 2a. Here 2a minus a, 3. a is equal to 3. a is equal to 3. b is equal to 6. The number is 36. Right? Not necessary you are going to get every time from options. I mean, there is a possibility that all 4 options have difference of digit as 3. Understood? Yes. Okay. EP आएंगे इस पे. 28th. I told you at some time they'll ask you a question where some unknown variable is given to you under some condition. In this case, the value of c for which pair of equation, and what is the equation? Cx minus y is equal to 2 and 6x minus 2y is equal to 3 have what type of solution? Infinitely many solution. For infinitely many solution, condition is what? C by 6 should be equal to y का coefficient is what? -1 over -2 2/3. कुछ गड़बड़ है क्वेश्चन में. Not possible. No value exists because I tell you why. See, all has to be equal, right? C by 6 should be equal to 1/2, should be equal to 2/3, right? But this is not equal to 2/3 at all. I think the question was framed like this, but no value exists. That's why there's an option of no value. Right? So these are easy questions. We are doing initially easy questions, not कि तुमको इतना easy मिलने वाला है. Understood this? Okay. And then there is another age one. Thanks, Pio guys. ये तुम्हारे काम का नहीं या टफ बना दी बेचारे ने. Solve it from 11th onward. चलो, would you like to try? अरे yes or no तो बोल दिया करो.